Hey, welcome back to Dad Bod Trading. This morning we are checking out the main indexes, the ETFs, I should say, for the main indexes. Indices, I think is what they call them. I don't know why you wouldn't just call it indexes, but that's the way it is. That's the culture we are in, the world we live in. So, we had a nice trend going here in the last while. And as soon as we broke that in pre-market, it's just been down, down, down. Yesterday, we played the puts on the TQQQ, yeah, three Qs. Um, I vastly underestimated the size of this move yesterday. It could have been like a $400 or $500 profit day if I would have just held all day. But we had support here. We had support here. We had support here. And we had support here. And so in the morning, what I did, let me get back to the 2 minute here. So yesterday morning we had an H pattern, right? So here's the H. And I've been trying to learn how to trust the patterns, right? So got into a position here at the break of this level, and I believe it was one. I had one put here, and my stop was going to be the high of the day on that one. I added to the position here, so I had two puts here, and then I added again. I think I doubled up here, I think. Yeah, I doubled up here and then rode this out, and then it started to go down. And I believe, if I remember correctly, let me think here. When did I sell those? Hang on, let me look it up. It will tell me. Okay, so the first set that I sold was at 936. So that's right here. Yeah, that's right. So I sold the first set here, and then let the other set go. Let me see here. Sold the other one at 10:06. This just makes me so sad. Sold the other one here at 10:06, and then the final one I sold at 10:31, which is right here. And I thought for sure we were going to just stop there, and it started to rebound. I'm like, all right, this is the bounce. We're going to go back up to here. Maybe I'll catch it when it's at VWAP or something like that. It didn't. I mean, my man TQs here just kept on dropping all day long. And I really wish I would have just. Again, I'm not. When you're in the middle of a trade like this, you have so much consolidation here. I mean, we were still within this trend and everything. I just was really anxious to grab those profits because it was a smaller position. The puts that I bought them between $35 and $40 each. They were not huge, and so for me to see a 50% gain on those, I'm like, hey, never bulk at a 50% gain, even on a small position. I wasn't necessarily going for $500 of gains. I just wanted 20 bucks. And when I saw that I had 20 bucks on half my position, I'm like, all right, well, the rest of it can just be gravy then. So I was like, let's just take profits at these good, solid support levels, and we'll go from there, you know? Um, so yeah, this was the last one right here that I thought we would hit, and did have a nice bounce off of it. It was a good 50-cent bounce, but it just kept on going down. It was relentless. I think the SPY looks even more drastic. Not really, but it was just a down day. I kind of wish. I mean, a SPY was a little bit more clear in the morning, at least. There was a little bit of consolidation, but you have your H pattern here, but it did not make any new highs. I mean, it just kept on going, kept on going. No more new highs. Whereas the Qs, the TQQQs, um, kind of it was nerve wracking. I'll say that. Like this looks like an upward trend right here. Um, Here, let me show you that. That channel right there made me very nervous. I didn't mark it out, but in my mind, I'm like, this isn't looking good. But again, I would have only lost just a few dollars, especially after I, you know, quadrupled my position at the top here. I only would have lost maybe $15, and to me, that was a good. Um, no, I think it's going to be like $10 or something. But that was a good risk to reward for me to, risk 10 or $15 and make 20 or yeah, 20 to 30. Um, Not the best risk to reward, but all of the companies that were, and this is the main reason why I held on to it. Let's go over to Apple. The main reason I held on to it was because of Apple. Apple hit and broke this support level, and it never made it back up above it. And I was watching Apple like a hawk because, Apple oftentimes will set the trend for the NASDAQ. And so I was like, well, let's just, if Apple breaks this, and it did for just like a few seconds right here, I was like, if Apple breaks this, then, and starts ripping up to, the bottom of this channel here, I'm going to get out of it. But as long as Apple's down below this line, it doesn't bode well for the rest of the NASDAQ. And so even though we did break out of this line here, we actually never went above pre-market support right here. Well, maybe we did just a teeny bit, but it was just for a few seconds. I actually left for work, or I shut my computer down. I think it was right around in this area here, like 9:15ish, and I just set a stop, like one of those a stop that was going to protect me from disaster if this thing ripped up. But it was a fairly wide stop, so I wouldn't get stopped out if it went, up to this level. But I was just like, hey, I'll let it ride. And I'm very glad that I did. That was it was my plan was risk as high of the day and take profits along the way. That actually rhymes. So, yeah, it was a really good day for that. I feel really, really good about that trade. It felt really good to have the plan, stick to the plan. Now, it didn't feel good right in here. This was, a half hour of emotional torture is what that was. Because I'm just like, it really sucks to wait a half hour and then get stopped out. All that patience and everything, but I won't dwell on that. My only regret is that I didn't hold longer. But what can you do? You're at work and you see profits and you take them. And again, I just didn't expect us to go through all of these lines of resistance, or I mean support. This morning drew a channel here, and just to kind of give us an idea about where we're at as a whole in the market. And we're definitely in this bearish channel going downward. So I'm not surprised that we couldn't break out of this 32 or 33 level. I mean, we bumped right up against this trend line in pre-market yesterday, or not pre-market, aftermarket, on Tuesday. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with that. I'm not sure how much I'm going to trade today. I'm waiting on swing trade on PM, which is held up pretty well through this whole debacle, but it is kind of it's it's toying with the lower parts of this channel that it's developed. Of course, I was up about $30 at this point yesterday. Um, Thought about taking profits, but it seemed like it was holding up extremely well considering uh, what the rest of the market was doing. So it's like, well, I'll just hold on to it. Just gapping down this morning. Again, our stop is about 104 here. So I have an entire month on the options. I'm not in a hurry to get rid of them. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at with our swing trades. Now, FedEx, um, that was a disappointment the other day. So, FedEx option spreads are really horrible, especially at the open. And it jacked up. We could have added somewhere in here, this 216 level, but I didn't have anything to base that level off of, really. I mean, it was, yeah, there just wasn't much. It was kind of weird that it actually settled down there. So, uh, 16, yeah, maybe, yeah, it was just weird. So, I didn't touch it with that large of a spread. Like, why do anything with it? It would have worked out just fine. Could have made $100 per contract that I was looking at, but hey. Um, and then of course we could have done the puts on this. I mean, this was pretty. I mean, you could have bought puts at any time yesterday on pretty much anything, and you would have been just fine. So, oh, I forgot to start up Discord. All right. Let's see what's dominating the news cycle this morning. So weird hepatitis stuff going on. Georgia. Hyundai is going into Georgia. Increase production of baby formula. Boeing. Playdair. Benzene. Netflix. Losing support from long-time subscribers. Yeah, they don't have anything good on there, really. Um, the wind is picking up. Okay, so I get the biggest crack out of these crypto experts. They're a bunch of yahoos that call themselves experts. It's like crypto has not been around long enough for anybody to be an expert in it, in my opinion. I mean, I suppose if something's been in existence for a certain amount of time and somebody has been studying it for that same length of time, for the 100% of that that thing's existence, I suppose you could call yourself an expert. But if cryptocurrencies have, or if there's a new cryptocurrency that's been around for a week and somebody's like, "Yep, I'm an expert on that," that just seems so dumb to me. But anyway, so a panel of 16 fintech specialists believes that Shiba Inu will be completely worthless by the year 2030. The sad thing is they're probably right, just because you know a lot of things, a lot of cryptos just die. Uh, da, 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 da. Yeah, it's probably mostly because that's the one that I believe that. No, let's see. No, that was Dogecoin. Never mind. But yeah, I think it's hilarious. You get these eggheads that are like, we're experts in crypto. I'm not saying that I'm an expert by any means, but I just think it's ridiculous. Oh my word, North Korea. Hedge fund shorted GameStop is winding down for good. Hmm. Yeah, most of it's just. Twitter is just one big dumpster fire. And that's why I'm not on it anymore. So let's look at our scans. There's really not much out there this morning. Everything is. Oh, Canada Goose Holdings. Gotta check that out. We have to trade a ticker that says Goose, right? Nah, we can't. It's not looking good. Yeah, there's just not much out there on a day like this. It feels, honestly, yesterday did not feel like a Wednesday. Yesterday felt, I can't talk. Yesterday did not feel like a Wednesday. It felt like a Tuesday. And then today kind of feels like a Wednesday instead of a Thursday because big moves usually happen like Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday it's consolidation. But today is just kind of like, I don't know if we're going to get continuation, you know? Um, I almost feel like just not trading anything. There's not, um, I mean, yes, there's opportunities, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll just do our, excuse me. Maybe we'll do the 8:45 rule, which we should do anyway, and just kind of, I don't know, wait and see if any patterns develop that we like, you know? So, alright, I'm going to mute myself here for a little bit so you don't have to listen to me breathing, and then I'll be back in just a little bit. And we're back. So, yeah, nice jump at the open here. Whole $1.50. Nice move. Yeah. I'm definitely not counting on anything today. I mean, yeah, I suppose this is a good level to buy off of, according to our. Mm-hmm. Mm. Hmm. Very interesting. I'm gonna set an alert right there because we have a nice little channel here. It's kind of like a bull flag, and if it can break out, you could see some good movement. mRNA has been known to move in the past, so Netflix getting that red to green move. That's nice. Bounced off of there. Good. That's nice. Tesla. Well, PM is not necessarily looking great. Hey, why are you doing this? Hmm. Yeah, that's too bad. Did mRNA just yeet itself up there? Oh, it did. Nice. Ooh, very tempting. So expensive, though. Oh, here. Still expensive. Spreads are bad. Yeah. Okay, I need to look this up here real quick. Yeah, there went PM. That's too bad. Okay, well, stick to our stop. We'll let it bounce just a little bit, but yeah, it's very curious. That's really weird. Um, hmm. This thing does not follow the rules of the New York Stock Exchange, like, at all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it. It's good knowing you. Oh well. It's fun while it lasted. Um, yeah, that's too bad. Oh well. So one of our swing trades worked out. We just didn't do it. So FedEx worked the other day, but the spread was too wide. Worked out just fine. And then PM, I just got stopped out on that. So, yeah, that's too bad. Too bad indeed. Okay. Let me just say this here. It just couldn't quite get it up. Oh well. Man, that's dropping like a rock. should have shorted it. Well, what else is happening here? Let's check out the ETFs here. Going red on the day. FedEx just broke 200. Don't breathe in coffee, kids. Okay, so Apple's interesting here. Is it going to bounce off of here or just totally give it up? I'm almost willing to grab just a quick something here. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. Let's see here. Crunch. I'm glad I didn't grab anything. It'd be a quick way to lose $10. And where do we have support here? We have some here, which we hit. That would have been, if I wanted to do a really quick scalp, that would have been the play, the bounce off of this support. And then when we come back up to here, that could have been a quick $10. Maybe not. Wow, PM continues to drop like a rock. It's all the way down to 103. Glad I stopped out. Very, very glad that I stopped out. I'd be down a lot more money right now than just the acceptable amount. Boy. It would have been a good idea to short it at the red to green level. It's okay, I was a little bit preoccupied with PM. So, there's that. buy the dip, they say. Who put the dip in the dip, da dip, da dip? Nope. Just no. Okay, so I feel silly not taking advantage of this, but there is no pattern here that I see. It's just a straight up and a straight down. I suppose you could say the gap strategy where you, oh, I don't know. I guess that would have worked going up and coming back down, but uh, usually you do that within the first 4 or 5 minutes. So, I mean, I guess it would have worked if we were to start shorting either at the red to green line or when it went red on the day. But I'm so glad I didn't buy that dip. Okay, so FedEx, if the spread were to be better on FedEx, we actually had a really nice, this would be a nice break here of the low. You know, it did some channeling here, which the others really didn't, I guess. Well, I guess Apple kind of channeled here. There's kind of a channel right here. Yeah, there is. I guess there is. I guess I could have played that. It's a channel that rested on top of the red to green line. So the break of that would be bearish. So yeah, I guess I could have. That would have been a good entry right there. Um, I'm just trying to take notes and learn here because I don't feel. I'm not like feeling devastated that I stopped out on PM. That was a good plan. It was a good. There was a good chance of it getting up to here, but you know everybody's out of it now. So, and I'm very glad that we stopped out here because otherwise we would be down. Oh boy, let me see. How much was that? Yeah, we would be down a significant amount right now. So, I just wish I would have shorted it. Would have been nice. Let's see. So yeah, I'm right now. My main goal is to learn something from this craziness that's happening. No pattern here. No consolidation at the top. Just up and down. If we go to the a larger time frame here, let's see here. That doesn't help me much. That's a very sickly looking candle, though, that's for sure. 5 minute doesn't really help us. 10, 15 minute, what does that tell us? All right. So that is hammer. Hang on. Let me look. All right. So I mean, oh, shooting star. Yeah. And I guess that would be I guess that would be considered a shooting star. But it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird one. It's an inverted hammer. But don't know what that is. Um, hmm. Guess we do have some support here that it found ish. This level. Right there. It's a weird place though. Nice little rebound though. Hey!
Hey,
Like my hair?
I put my hat on so that it wouldn't look like that.
Mm-hmm. Say hi to YouTube because I'm currently broadcasting my trading, so.
Hi, YouTube.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How is the trading going?
Fine. This morning it's one of those mornings where I'm just sitting here watching and learning. Yesterday was a crazy day, which actually turned out to be good for me. And then today I'm just kind of sitting here watching, trying to learn, um, that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's a let's see here. So yeah, it's going good. Trying to
Nice.
get better, eat 1% better every day.
Yeah. Can't rush it.
That's right. If you do, you're probably doing something wrong.
Yeah.
What are you up to today?
I'm driving over to Laramie to put some trim on some windows.
Nice.
I'm picking up another guy, Parker Evelyn,
Okay.
and
Nice. Well, have fun.
yeah, I'll try.
We're gonna be installing soffit and fascia today, so that's fun. Try to knock
Yeah.
it out as fast as we can before the rain comes, because I think we're supposed to get some more rain.
We're supposed to get snow tomorrow.
Oh, that's different.
Like 4 to 6 inches of it or something like that.
Wow. Well, that's good for you guys, because you
But,
do snow plowing, don't you?
but
You do snow plowing, right?
yeah, well, some of the people do.
Okay.
I do it not here because I do his commercial route, but he's here, so
Gotcha.
he'll be able
Well,
to
I would
give
go
me.
downstairs and let you see the boys, but I think Jen is putting David to sleep, so I don't want to really interrupt that process.
Yeah, you have to let the little beast sleep.
Hello? It's breaking up. I gotta go downstairs real quick to help with something, so I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah,
Thanks for
see,
calling.
bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
And I will be back. Actually, I should just call it a day here because I'm not seeing much that's interesting to me. So let me just pause it here. I'll go do what I need to do here downstairs, and then I will be back. All right, so we're back. So Neo, okay, this would have been a very what you need, bud? Mommy doesn't want you up here, okay? So go back down. You can play in your room, maybe. Would that be a fun thing to do? I'll be down in just a minute. I'm almost done. So Neo would have been a very good play here because we have support here, pretty thick support here. We had the red to green. We also had a support line here. So I think this would have been a really good play, actually. Getting a little bit of a rip here. See what happens. I'm gonna. I almost feel like grabbing one of these. Can we make it to 17 by tomorrow? I don't want this to happen. Oh, let's see here. Everything else, Tesla's hitting resistance. The Q's is breaking out, kind of. SPY is not breaking out. Disney is trending. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I should have loaded up on these down here. I think that would have been a very good play right there. I need to keep a better eye on the indicators, I think. Huh? Is there too much stuff in it? I'll be done in just a minute, okay? You may be in here, but just be quiet, okay? I don't mind. Yep, I think that would have been the best play right there. Good support. Yeah. Yep, I think that would have been great. And then we would have been, well, let's see, how much would we have made? Let's check this out here. It dipped down to about $12. Could have had 100% profit right here. Boom. Man, yeah, that would have been nice. A very good play right there. Hey, I said you have to be quiet. Okay, well, thanks for joining me, whoever you are and wherever you are, and whenever you are. If you're watching this like later, thanks for joining me on this interesting trading day. Hope you have an amazing day. Stay safe, stay green if you're trading, and let's keep getting 1% better every day. And I'm going to go to work, make some money. So take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.